So this used to be a fire station?
Yeah, this used to be the old fire station. I believe around the early 80s, the fire department moved out of here. I guess we had a police department behind this, a little where the building department used to be. We took this building over. As you can see, a lot of the bricks are starting to fall out of it. I guess at some point they're going to have to really consider renovating or repairing it.
Were they talking at some point about moving the police station?
They've been talking about that as long as I've been here.
Right.
Building another police station, but at some point they're going to have to.
Right.
It's our dispatch area.
Yeah. And this is where people, when they call 911, is this where they...
Yeah, this is where the new system, the 911 system. Just had this installed recently, the last 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
What's so different about it?
Well, the 911 system, it's actually an enhanced 911. When someone dials 911, it comes directly into one of our PSAPs, and it displays the phone number and the location where they're dialing from before we even get their information. We already are aware of who we're talking to.
Right.
And it's direct communications with the fire department, other agencies, Coast Guard, DPW, Marine Department.
Right. All locked into one now.
All one system. This is Paul Kelly, Officer
Hi,
Kelly.
Paul.
Hello.
He's our dispatcher for the day.
How are you?
Oh, just fine.
How's it going today? Pretty quiet?
Yeah, pretty quiet.
Yeah. I see you got monitors here that keep an eye on...
We monitor the cell areas, the outside of the building. 3 male cells.
Oh, all right. Wow.
Standard cells.
Right, and they're just mostly when people are brought in, they're
When
left
someone's
here.
placed under arrest, this is where we bring them.
Right, and what's this thing all about?
That's a chair for people that don't want to comply. If someone's unruly.
Yeah.
It's just a restraint chair.
A restraint chair.
You sit them in the chair, strap them on, and they can't move their legs and arms. It's for their safety, actually.
Right.
Some people trash around, they do crazy things to themselves. It actually helps people.
Right. And so this is for women.
This is the female cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2. All the cells are monitored.
Oh, they are? They're monitored? You have...
Monitors right up here.
Oh, okay, right.
Everything's recorded. Whenever someone's brought in here, everything's on film. We need to interview someone. This is it.
This is
the place we have.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but then we have another room over here, the prisoner release room. That's basically it. I'll take you to the locker room. We have a locker room. It's pretty tight. We use every inch of space that
You sure
that's
do.
available.
Everyone has their own
What
locker.
are we gonna do? We have to work with the space that the town's given us.
Right.
We just have to have as much as we can. Use every inch of space. Sheila Clean, she's in charge of our records. She also does a fill-in for dispatching. Hi, Sheila. Deputy Chief McGrady.
Right.
This is what they call a briefing room. We have our briefing every morning.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Right. Just like they do on
We have 2
TV, huh?
detectives' room here. Detective's office and Sergeant Smith and Sergeant's office. She's at 14, correct, Phil?
Hey, call her again.
I'll just stand by a minute. Hard finding numbers around here.
She said it was behind St. Paul's.
I don't know where it just was.
That's...
Okay, we see.
And so what are we're stopping over here for?
Yeah, I just got to stop and get a paper filled out by one of these women.
Mm-hmm. So what do you enjoy about this job so much, Dave?
The money's not bad.
Right.
You get to meet a lot of people. Different seasons, different different things going on different times of the year. You have your slack. We used to have slack times. We seem to stay pretty busy year round. At least I do. With other things, other than police work. I stay busy.
What kind of things do you do to keep busy? I mean, it's kind of a quiet job for a police officer, wouldn't it be?
There's always something to do with the police department because of the season. You got to gear up for the season. Sort of getting the ATVs ready, keeping cars, maintaining cruisers. There's a lot of other things we do.
Right.
That I do, that I'm involved in.
Right.
We try not to get bottlenecked.
Right.
We have 42 square miles. Right now we have three police officers on 3 cars on the road.
Yep.
If one officer was to go to Madigan or Sconset, patrol in that area, we would know about it, so we wouldn't have 2 cars tied up in one area of the island.
Right.
So we know where each other are most of the time. We have an officer that's a juvenile officer, spends a lot of time in the school with kids in school. So.
Do you like being called a cop? I mean, when I was a kid, that was a kind of a derogatory term, but it's kind of changed its connotation a bit, hasn't it? I mean, they use it on TV. They talk about cops and
that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. There's a boys club crossing we do every day.
Right.
Whoa, what is that?
Don't ask. It's a secret. All set. Let's go! Time's a wasting. Thank you.
Mr. Gray.
What are you doing with Snake?
Some of these kids, I'll tell you. You want to get up and talk to him?
Sure. This was
This
the guy
officer
that...
Danny Mack.
Yeah.
He's lived on this island all his life. He was born and brought up here, went through the Nantucket school system.
Yeah.
I'm not too excited about being on the same TV show as David Eckel.
Oh, really? Nice to meet you, officer.
How you doing? Nice to
Good.
meet you.
You too. I guess we would have been going with you today if it hadn't been for Dave here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He just wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all.
How long have you been with the force?
3 years full time?
Yeah.
I just gotta watch this kid.
Sure, obviously.
Hang on. Okay.
Hi! Hi!
Now you're a hero, right?
Okay.
What's all the keys for?
No.
You got 1 key on there?
He's gonna be a janitor.
Let's go, ladies! Thank you.
So you say you've been doing this for 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah?
Actually, all different kinds of shifts, but just recently on day shift.
Yeah.
He loves Dave shit, don't he?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
How's it going?
Are you from Nantucket?
Yes, believe it or not, I'm one of the few left.
All right.
Let's go, fellas!
Got one on the bike here, Dan.
Do you ever plan on leaving and being a cop somewhere else?
I don't think so. Not right now, anyway.
Right.
I like it here too much.
It is a great
Why,
place.
I don't know, but how's it going?
All right.
Pretty good.
Well, it was nice meeting you, officer.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good luck. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Hi.
Making a documentary.
How's it going?
Good. You?
Pretty good.
Good.
Jeez. Sorry, man. I'm gonna get got something a little more exciting.
Oh, that's all right. This is the intro version.
Next time we see a bank robbery like the one in L.A.,
Well, I want to start traveling around at night.
You know, we're human just like everyone else. People don't understand the hours that most of the people in this department actually put in. When you get to know people, you get a different view of them. I've just met you today. I've never met you before. You've probably seen me driving around.
Yep.
And after today, you're going to have a different opinion about me.
That's right.
And until you really meet people and talk with them, it's the only way you're going to understand them. And just don't generalize the whole police department by one police officer does. We're all individuals in the department. We all have different attitudes, and different lifestyles. That's about it.
Yeah.
You got to know people. You got to talk to people. If you're gonna, you just can't sit in your car and drive around all day without community policing. Plays a big part in this police department.
I think it's a really good police department.
We have a lot of good talent in our department and a lot of good people.
Right.